Hey everybody, Richard here from Fergolicious BBQ, and we are at KC Grilling Company. So we are ham for the holidays here with this Prairie Fresh bone-in ham that we're gonna cook. And this is not your traditional ham, okay? It's not pre-cooked, it's raw. So we're gonna do a couple things to it. We're gonna score it up, we're gonna hit it with our rub, we're gonna put it on the smoker, and it's gonna be freaking awesome. All right, to cook this whole bone-in ham, you can do an injection, you could brine it. An injection probably works best, so you can get flavor and moisture right down to that meat, because you're gonna cook this almost just like a pork shoulder. We're gonna take this to about 200 degrees internal, but the first thing we wanna do is we got this skin on the fat right here, and we wanna put some score marks in it so we can kinda open that up, get some smoke and some color into that. So we're just gonna take a really sharp knife, and we're just gonna kinda start down here by the bone, and we're just gonna kinda start to go through and go about every 2 inches. And we're just scoring this as we go. You gotta make sure you have a sharp knife, because if you don't get those cuts all the way through, then it's not going to cook out right, and you want to go all the way so you get that nice pretty look to it. It'll also help get your seasoning down inside, get that smoke flavor down in there. Once we got that done, you can kind of see how we got that all scored up. We're gonna flip this guy over. We've got some fat right here. We got some meat hanging. We're gonna kind of open this up just a little bit with our trimming knife so we can get more smoke and more seasoning to the meat. We're gonna kind of follow this skin line right here and try to cut some of that fat off. And as you can see, it's kind of opening that meat up a little bit. And today with this ham, we're doing like an apple cherry theme. So we're gonna start out obviously with the Fergolicious American Pie, and we're gonna hit this meat side. We're gonna be pretty generous with it. And then on this front side here, you're just gonna have to kind of let it fall on your hand a little bit. And that's about it. So on this top side, we're gonna spray it with duck fat. It's gonna help with the color of the skin. It's gonna help crisp it up a little bit. We're just gonna spray, it's gonna also work as a binder. So we're just gonna kind of rub that in a little bit. Doesn't have to be heavy. And then we're just gonna do a light coat of the American Pie just to help with that color. I don't have to go real heavy here. That's about it. So we'll let this sit for about 30 minutes, kind of sweat, take on the rub a little bit. And then we're gonna put this on our Gateway drum smoker at 300 degrees, probably for about 8 or 9 hours. And then we're gonna wrap it and we'll take it off. We want to take this to an internal temperature of 200 degrees. Like I said, it's just like cooking a pork butt. Okay, so our whole Prairie Fresh ham has been on the smoker for about 9 hours, cooking at about 300 degrees, and we wrapped it for the last 2 hours. It's nice and tender. It's hit about 200 degrees internally. You can feel that it's gonna pull apart, which is what we want. And the first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna finish off this color with a little bit of the Cosmos Apple Cherry Habanero Glaze, just to give it one last little punch. Oh, baby. Yes. We can turn this guy around and watch this. Boom. This side right here by the bone is gonna be extra tender meat. We're gonna pull a bunch of this out. We're gonna set this guy aside for a minute. The nice thing about this meat right here though, this is ham, and we're throwing it at you. You can wrap that around your finger, it's so tender. And this is where we're gonna make our ham for the holiday sandwich. Take our bun, put that on there nice and neat. We're gonna come in, since we have an apple cherry theme, we have the American Pie rub on here, which is apple cherry. We just use the apple cherry habanero glaze. Now we're gonna hit it with a little Cosmos apple chipotle sauce, just a little bit to give us a little flavor in between. Then we're gonna come in with our slaw that we made. This is an apple slaw that's got the same rub in it. We're gonna finish it off with some cherry sweet fire pickles. Boom. Ham for the holidays. That's not your mama's ham. So I hope this video helped you with a holiday meal with your family. It's It's kind of non-traditional because most people get a pre-cooked ham. We did this raw ham, we smoked it, made us a sandwich out of it. Hope you enjoy this for your holidays.